Hey, what's good, chat? How y'all doing today, man? Hope you're having a good one. It is currently 12:25. Not bad timing, if I do say so myself. We're working on it. The more and more we progress, the more and more we can shave away. And before you know it, we might be making these videos at 12, 11 a.m. But that's the goal. That really is the goal. And we're going to do something a little different today. Before, I've been putting my phone and then trying to show you, so I'm going to just import the clip in and then we finna go from there.
Block out the elevator noise.
Yes, indeed.
Right? The old lady who went in the closet to pray, she closed the door because she had to block out that noise.
Yes, indeed.
You got to block out the noise.
That's a fact.
If you listening to the noise, then now that's when you become inauthentic. You listen to the noise of, oh, I got to have this car. I got to do this. I got to have this. I got to be in this situation by the time I'm 25. I got to be in this situation by the time I'm 38. And if not, I'm going to fail you. That's inauthentic.
Yeah, man.
Because that may not be the steps that's ordered for you. So now you playing God. You trying to follow a directive and not directions. You came into this world your authentic self. And then as much as you can cling to how you came into this world, then that means you're gonna always be able to have and find your peace, find your joy, find your zero, whatever you wanna call it.
And to me, what all that says, just be you, man. Don't be afraid to be you. I've said it. I don't know if it was on this channel, but I remember recording myself and saying these words out of the millions and billions of people that are existing right now, that have existed, and that ever will exist. Not a single one of them are like you. Not a single one. And we get one life. We get one chance to be us. To be authentic. To be true and honest. So why would you spend your life trying to live up to other standards? Trying to fit into a box that somebody else made. And this was kind of crazy because it was on my mind yesterday. I was kind of thinking about a conversation that me and my dad had, and he was saying, I think he said when he was 30 was whenever he got his first house. And he was saying, I did it when I was 30, so like to me, I would like it if you were able to do that, when you're, 25. And that was the first time my dad had ever, shared that type of information with me, and it stuck with me. I was like, snap, okay. Bet. Now, not to say that, living up to others' expectations is entirely a bad thing, But, if that's not the plan that the universe, that God has in store for you, it's simply inauthentic. Who knows? Maybe I'm supposed to get my house at 23 or later. I wouldn't want it to be later, but I say that to say, for the longest time, I've lived my life for others. And I think it wasn't entirely a bad thing, but I was more so taking actions and doing things because of I was seeking the approval of others, whether it be my family, my parents, or my significant other. And it wasn't until recently, like a couple months ago, I want to say, that I kind of, I was out at the park and I was walking and I was like, man, even to this day, you're still making decisions and acting in accordance to what others might say and think and what they would like from you. You're still doing that. And I just had to say, hey man, at the end of the day, this is our life. When we go in that casket, nobody's gonna be in the casket right next to us. Or should I say, in the same casket. I'm going in there by myself with my hands folded. By myself. So, with that being said, why would I then live my life to put a smile on somebody else's face when they are living their life the way that they want to? They made their decisions, and now I am solely, constructing my life and my future based around their perception of how things should be, of how things should go. You don't have to live up to anyone's standard but yourself. The only thing that you need to be worried about as you travel through your life, day by day, moment by moment, is growing, is looking in the mirror and saying, am I better than what I was yesterday? Am I growing? Am I becoming more than what I see in the mirror at this point in time? That's all you need to be concerned about. Not, having a nice house at this age and getting married and settle down at that age so that your friends don't look at you sideways. Bro, don't be concerned with that. Don't be concerned with getting a nice car and, oh, well, you're this age, you should be. And why aren't you? Don't be concerned with that, because we all got our own story, our own timeline. And though right now things might not be peachy and pretty to others, as long as you're doing what you're supposed to do, as long as you are growing daily and getting closer and closer to what it is that you are trying to become, that's all that matters. Be you. Be authentic. And yeah, I appreciate you guys tuning in, liking and subscribing, watching the videos. Even if that's all you do, I appreciate you. And if this is your first time here, welcome. We post every day, except for Sundays. And, I try my best to give you tips, tricks, and advice on content creation. Things you should be aware of and things to look out for. And yeah, I thank you guys again. Y'all be safe. Y'all take it easy. And I'm going to see y'all tomorrow.